Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's only November and people get in a really big rush to do Christmas, but typically we start doing our trees after Thanksgiving in the US, or just I think at the end of November in general for everyone. Unless you're one of those people that does Christmas Eve tree, and more power to you. That seems like so much work. So I'm getting ready to put my tree up. I have the tree up, but I'm getting ready to decorate it today. So I thought I would share my ornaments with you that I have either bought or made this year. I decided after Christmas last year that I wanted this year to do a Harry Potter tree. So I've kind of been working on it all year and buying little things or making little things as the year goes on. So I'll show you my ornaments, and then at the end I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So I'm going to start with ornaments I have made, and I think they turned out well. Let me know what you think in the comments. So the first one I'm going to show you is the prophecy from the Order of the Phoenix, when they, of course, you know, Harry has the dream and they go to the hall and they see all the prophecies and the fight and all of that. But I modeled, you see here, I'm not sure how it's going to pick up. I modeled the tag after the Noble Collection prophecy. You can look it up, and I just made it. I found a similar font there. And then the inside, I'm going to turn the light off so you can see. The inside is these little mini LED lights that are everywhere this year. You see them in lots of Instagram photos, but they fit really nicely in here. And then you can hide the little battery pack behind it, I think in the, in the tree limbs. And then just silver tree. I don't know what that's called anymore. Everybody used to throw it all over the tree, but little basically shredded shiny silver. So then this one does lots of different things, but I'm just going to leave it on the one setting, I think. So I thought that was really cool. The next thing I made was really easy, and it was from Rimbraw. Of course, Neville gets one from his grandmother, and then he can't remember what he forgot. But this is just colored cotton poofs. I bought these at Michael's with a coupon. They're just like, 50 cents or something. And they're red, and then I just painted the gold stripe around the middle. I think it's really cute. I've seen people do red tissue paper and lots of other things as well. And then I did this Death Eater one, and after I did this one I wished I had done a lot of others like this. I just painted, I bought a clear plastic just bauble here, and then I painted it black, and then it's just a Death Eater sticker that I printed on sticker paper. So you could do these for the houses too, and I think that would be really cool. I'm kind of irritated that I didn't do that, but that's something else to do for next year, or if I get time in the next week or so, I'll continue making those, and maybe I'll share those on Instagram. Several of those Harry Potter books, that have all the extra stuff, had really cool stickers for each of the houses, and yesterday I was like, I could have made really nice ornaments with that. So if I do that, I'll share those on Instagram. And some things are not, sorry, I'm having to lean back. Some of these are, just little things I printed out. So here's the night bus ticket and the platform 3/4 ticket, and I just put a little hole in them, and so I'll hang them on the tree there. There's another YouTuber, his channel is called Muggle Magic DIY, and I will link it below, but he shares lots of templates like this. And another one he shared that's really cool is the Ford Anglia. So I'm just going to set this in the tree, but it's all paper, and it was really easy to put together. I think it's really cute. I know you can buy the actual car from Universal, but it's like 20 bucks, and I thought it might be too heavy on the tree, so we'll see, maybe next year. But I thought the paper was really cute, and I'm just going to set it in there. Another one that came off of his stuff is the Howler. Look how cute it is. Now he makes a much bigger one, so I sort of modified his dimensions, but you see it has all the text there with Molly Weasley yelling at Ron, and a little ribbon for this. It was really easy to make. I think his was a little prettier, but I get frustrated with paper crafts, and I've tried a few times, and this was my modified version of it, but I think you still get the point. And I think I'm just going to set it in there. Originally I was going to put a little piece of clear wire in it, but I think it'll just sit there fine. And I'm back. Okay, you see these probably on everyone's Harry Potter trees, but I just think they're really cute. The little potion bottles. This is one of the aging potions for, let's see, this is George. I did George and Fred. And you can find little potion bottles everywhere. I actually got these at Michael's in the Halloween section, and they were like 70% off. So that was really awesome. This is, I love this one. This is Snape's last memory, and I made it look like the pensive. It's so pretty. And here's Fred's aging potion, when they're trying to cheat and get into the Triwizard Tournament. There's Polyjuice. So you can just pick your favorite. I made these as well. I think they're super cute. These are just white felt. So I made Patronus. Everybody's Patronus, not everybody, but a few people Patronus. So let's see, I'm gonna start with that. So here is the terrier, that's Ron's Patronus. These are just little white felt cutouts. And then I'll hot glue the ribbon on the back. And here's Harry's, of course, the stag. If you make these, watch what kind of marker you use to outline it, because mine's a little dark. And I think I'm gonna redo him because you can see it a little bit from the front. And here is Hermione's otter, cute. And my Patronus is the Thestral. You know, in Pottermore you can figure out what your own Patronus is. So mine is the Thestral, and I thought he was really cute. So those are just the ones I made. Obviously these could, you know, you could make so many of these, and they're super cheap and easy, and they just look cute on your tree. Okay, and I think just one more little set here of the DIYs. If you've seen these Incredibuilds, they're little 3D wooden puzzles. Oh, his leg's falling off. So they're fun because you get to build them, but they take up a lot of room, and I'll show you the snitch in a minute. It takes up a whole lot of room. So I thought they would be super cute little wooden ornaments. So here's the Niffler, and then here is Buckbeak. And I've just added twine to them to keep kind of the natural look. I thought this one turned out really well. It was the Hogwarts crest. Now some of these had stands, so we just cut off the little wooden part back here. It had a stand, so we cut that off, and it becomes a really cute ornament. That might be my favorite one of the Incredibuilds. I thought it turned out really well. And then here is the snitch. Now these are made so you can paint them too, but I really like just the natural wood element of them. So up to you. There's also, there's a stag. There is Swooping Evil. I actually started the Swooping Evil and lost some of it somewhere. I think it's still in the house, so I'm waiting on that day when I find the rest of it. There's a Dobby, and they keep coming out. But I think this is really cool because you get the fun element of building it, and then you can make it to an ornament. Okay, so those are the ones that I made. Now I'm going to show you the ones that I have bought. So Hallmark has been doing Harry Potter ornaments pretty much as long as Harry Potter has existed. If you've seen those early 2000 ones, they're super cute, but they're super expensive. So maybe someday, but not right now. So I'm going to show you the Hallmark ones I have. This one is from last year, the Gringotts Bank. It's really cute with a dragon there. And they make these bigger buildings where you can put the light in the back. So it looks really cute. All the windows light up. Also from a previous year, I think this is last year's, Ron and Harry here. And Ron, of course, is playing wizard chess. And I will play the little, I have two of these that have a little bit of dialogue from the movie.
I think this is gonna be exactly like wizard chess.
So I think there's one more. Let's see.
Once I make my move, the Queen will take me. Then you're free to check the King. No, Ron, no!
So I think they're so cute. I love Ron when he gets to be heroic and not just a sidekick. So those are all the ones I have from previous years. They also have Ollivanders from last year, and I really want it, but it's really expensive. I don't know why it's so much more expensive, but it tends to go for at least 50 bucks on eBay. And that's a lot for one ornament, so I will keep watching it and see if I can get it eventually. So I got all of the Harry Potter Fantastic Beast ornaments that Hallmark did this year, because they are, you know, about $20. They're much more reasonable. So this year they did Honeydukes. I think it's so cute, and they did such a good job. And it's large enough that they have two places for lights. It's so long that they, you know, that way they can light up all the windows across. And then I got the tiny Niffler in his suitcase, in Newt's suitcase. He's so cute. He doesn't make any noise, but super cute too. And then here is Harry on the cover of the Sorcerer's Stone. Now I've seen a lot of people on Instagram and on YouTube making their own little book cover ornaments, and those are really cute, and I did consider it because they would be much more cost efficient. But then I saw this one, and it's got all these 3D elements. You see Harry coming out of the book there, and then he's trying to get the snitch, so I just couldn't resist it. And I'm hoping they're gonna start doing one each year so we can get the collection of those. And then I think this one's called the Potions Master. Obviously you see Snape here, and this is their first encounter in class, and it has some dialogue too. So I'll play you that.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. Tell me, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood? You don't know? Well, let's try again. Where, Mr. Potter, would you look if I asked you to find me a bezoar?
I don't know, sir.
And what is the difference between monkshood and wolfbane?
I don't know, sir.
Pity. Clearly, fame isn't everything, is it, Mr. Potter?
So you get to hear Alan Rickman on your tree. What's better than that? So I really like that one. Okay, and then this one was also a Hallmark. It was a Walgreens exclusive. You see the cute little Harry on his Quidditch broom. I had a hard time finding it. I think if you have a bigger Walgreens, it's probably easier, but I did finally find him, and he's so cute. And I think that is it for Hallmark ones. I'll show you some I got at Target. I thought these were really cute, the little felt ones. So there's Hermione, and there's Harry, and then there's Ron. And they have a similar feel to the one that's on the Quidditch broom, kind of that chibi look that they're doing now, but not quite as cartoonish. And then, here we go, the Hogwarts crest. I saw this at Hot Topic too, so it's not, I don't think any of these are Target exclusives, but super cute and breakable. I've seen other ones people are getting at Target, but my Target didn't have them. There are some that look like this. Now this one came from Hot Topic, but I've seen some that are like Dumbledore and Dobby and Hedwig that people are getting at Target, and my Target didn't have it, but I'm gonna keep trying. But I had to get to Voldemort, and again, he came from Hot Topic, but super cute. And here is Ron. I got him in Barnes & Noble last year. I know he was randomly there after Christmas, and I was at Barnes & Noble a couple of days ago, and there were no ornaments that were Harry Potter. I don't think there were any ornaments, so I don't know where he came from, but he was on clearance, so he came to live with me. Okay, now these are, I think, my favorite ornaments I have bought. If you've seen these before, they're so precious. They're everyone's outfits from the Yule Ball. So here's Hermione's dress with a tiny, tiny hanger. Here's the back. Here's Krumm's outfit. It even has the little fur stole. The pants are lined. I just think these are so precious. Now these came from the Universal store. You can order these things online. I don't think the shipping's very much at all, and they came in like 2 or 3 days, so super fast. This is my favorite, of course. It's Ron's horrible robes with the lace cuffs and everything. They're so cute. And then here's Flora's dress. So pretty. Now they also make Harry's robes, but they just kind of look like a tuxedo, so I didn't get those because they're not cheap to begin with. I think they're like 20 bucks a piece, so it's kind of an investment, you know, to get all of them. So I just went with these. We're going to Universal after Christmas, so maybe I'll get Harry's then. But at the time, this was it. But I just think these are so precious. I can't wait to put them on the tree. So excited about those. Here is just a little, I thought this looked like Hedwig. Came from Target as well. Get it closer so you can see. There we go. And you know, on the Hogwarts tree in the Great Hall, they have all these pretty gold stars and moons. So I found these stars at Target. I can't find any moons. So if anybody has found moons, let me know in the comments, because I cannot find moons. I have looked everywhere I've been this year and no luck with the moons. So a little disappointed about that. Let's see, here we go. When you are at Barnes & Noble in the checkout line, they always have these little Harry Potter kits. You can get them on Amazon too, but the first time I saw them was at Barnes & Noble. So they have different things. One of them is Hedwig in her cage. So I made her into a little ornament there. The last one I bought I think is super cool, and I think it's pretty new, is Hogwarts Castle, and look, it lights up. So I've just put some little clear line on it, and I'm gonna hang it. Well, it's off center right now. There. I will warn you that when you get it, these little things, you have to put them on yourself, the turrets. I would super glue those because they fall off constantly. I think they just did it so it fit in the little box like all the other ones, but it was a little problematic. So I would go ahead and super glue those before you do anything with it, because they will fall off and break. And it's not really an ornament, but I think he's gonna hold on to the tree limb really nicely. So here's Pickett, and he's also for one of those little boxes. And he's so cute. And here we have, this is not technically an ornament, but it came in my last Loot Crate. I think it's a bookmark, but it's super heavy, and I don't really think that's practical, you know, to have all that on your book. So I'm going to use it as an ornament. I thought it was really cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few things I've gotten on Etsy, and then I'll show you just a few more things that are not technically ornaments, but I think they're going to be really cute on the tree. So last year when I decided to do this, I was of course Googling Harry Potter ornaments, and there were some articles on, you know, the top 20 Harry Potter ornaments, blah, blah, blah. So I found a link for these little letters that a lady did on Etsy, and she did, you know, just sets of them. And she'd actually stopped doing them, but she said, since I had kind of sought her out, that she would do them for me. So you get the little thread, the little ribbon, and this is Harry's, and there's even a little seal and the little Hogwarts. So she lets you pick the characters, and I will look for her and see if she's still doing this, and if so, I will link her below. But I got to pick, so I did Draco, Dumbledore, Snape, and you get to pick all of these, and then you can of course get one for yourself. So I got one that said my name, and they covered under the stairs and my address. It was so cute. So I think these are super cute, and they were reasonable because you get so many of them. I think it was like $30 for the set. I mean, you could make them yourself, but it's just so cute. Also, from that same article, they had these tiny little Christmas sweaters. So of course, Harry and Ron, you know, the blue with the H and the burgundy with the gold are more popular. But I got this one for Slytherin. So I got the green with the S. And again, this came off Etsy, and I will link the shop if she's still doing those. These I just bought last week. The shop is called Sweet Sequels, and she does all of these gorgeous prints. So this one is the Slytherin Common Room, because I'm a Slytherin. Here is the Hufflepuff, because I am married to a Hufflepuff, which is apparently a common relationship dynamic. Apparently balance each other out. And this one is a little Marauders map, and I just think they're so precious. Okay, so I think I just have a couple things left. These are things I'm just going to stick on there that are not really ornaments, but I think they're going to look cute. So, of course, Luna and her spectroscopes. Yay. These came from Hot Topic, but you can get them most places, and you can even print out just, you know, like a cardstock version or a paper version off the internet. And the Time Turner. These are the same way, right? They're everywhere, depending on what kind of quality you want. You can get them on Amazon cheap, up to the Noble Collection version, which is much more expensive. But I'm just gonna hang it on the tree limb. So cute. This came from Bath and Body Works, but doesn't it look like a Pygmy Puff? It was made for the little antibacterial soaps, but I saw somebody share it on Instagram, and it's super soft. So I'm gonna use it as an ornament. That's so cute. And it was like $3, and we all know the real Pygmy Puffs from Universal are way, way more. And then the Ravenclaw diadem. These are just things I'm going to sit on the limbs, so I think they're going to look pretty. And this is the same kind of thing as the others. There are a lot of variety in the price. So this one came from Amazon for like $6. The Noble Collection one, which is gorgeous, and I don't think you would really want to put on the tree, is like $140. So probably this, a better option. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you are these potion lights. I have been seeing these for a while in people's hauls from Primark, and I think they're super cheap there. And I'm super jealous of you people that have Primarks. I think we have a few in the US, but nowhere near me. And I don't know yet if the selection is as big as the ones in England. But I strangely got these at Kroger. If you have a Kroger, it's a national brand of grocery stores. But I got these at Kroger after Halloween. So they were on clearance. I think that was kind of strange to get at Kroger, but there you are. But the brand is Holiday Home. So maybe you can look that up and see where else they have them. But I thought they were so cute for the Harry Potter tree. Okay, everybody, so that's all I have for the ornaments. I'm going to decorate the tree, and then I will come back with a cute little video of what it looks like. And I'm going to put the sorting hat on top as well. I didn't show you that, but it's the sorting hat that Talks that you can get at Target. All right.